Melissa and welcome back to my channel. I have a haul, y'all. So, I haven't been so good. I've been buying a lot of stuff lately, and this is collective. It's over like the past 2 months, I would say, 2.5 months. So I kind of compiled it all, and I just wanted to share with you what I've been excited for lately. I kind of, I don't want to say I was on a no-buy, but nothing was really exciting me, and then now I've started to get back into makeup now that I'm filming again, and there were just some things that I really wanted to try that caught my eye, so I want to share those things with you. So let's get into it, but before we do, make sure you click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you know when I am posting videos, because I am not on any kind of schedule for posting. Like, if I can film and get it edited and up, I will get it up. So make sure you click subscribe and hit the notification bell, and let's move on into my haul. The first stuff I want to talk about is from a brand called Posh, and a friend of mine, Jessica from Misadventures in Makeup. I've spoken about her before in my channel. She is a seller for this, so that's kind of what introduced me to it. And I will have her blog linked down below, as long as her selling site, and you can ask her any questions that you want about the products. But it's called Posh, or Perfectly Posh, and they're all natural products, which I really like, and they sell body care, so soaps and exfoliants and body scrubs, body creams, all kinds of things like that. So I've just been trying some of their products, and I just placed an order with them, so I wanted to share some of that with you. I bought 2 of these things called chunks, and so they're like soaps, bars of soaps. They're really big, and you can cut them so that they last longer in the shower. And this one is called Feel Better Soon. Looks like this, and it is, I think this is lavender. Yeah, with the calming blend of oats and lavender. Let the lovely scent of lavender wash over your skin and relax you. It smells really yummy. And then in my shower, I will put a picture of it here, is I have the chunk in Bless Your Heart, which is like a peachy, a peach scent. So that one's really yummy too. So I will put a picture of that here so you can see what I'm talking about. They also sell these big fat yummy hand creams. They look like this. And I got the scent Do the Conga, which I love. It's so, I'm using this one now. It's so good. It wasn't what I expected it to be, but it's really, really yummy. This is delicious fruit blended with sultry amber and musk. So I love these hand creams. This is one of my favorite hand creams. They go on and they feel so hydrating, but they don't leave them like greasy. Like it absorbs into your skin and makes them feel hydrated without feeling greasy or oily or anything like that. So definitely love this one. And then for the summer, I got this one, which is called Beach Blanket. And this is a tangy citrus and sweet vanilla wrapped in creamy coconut. And this, I didn't open this one yet. I guess I did. This one smells like summer. Like it's a coconut, like on the beach, which is probably why it's called Beach Blanket. So definitely love this one. Excited to use that one in the summer, but right now I'm into the Conga. And then I also have in my shower, which I don't have to show you, but we'll put a picture here, is a Snarky bar, and it's called, I think, Tranquility. I'll find it and put it here. But the Snarky bars are exfoliating bars, so you use them like just a couple times a week. Like you wouldn't use it every day like you would one of the chunks, but they have exfoliants in it, and it gives you a really good exfoliation. It can be a little rough feeling at first, but I love it, and that one has a lavender scent as well. So definitely like this stuff. Again, Jessica's blog and her selling site will be linked down below if you want to check it out or ask her any questions. The next set of stuff that I purchased was through e.l.f, and I hadn't made an e.l.f purchase in a really long time, and mainly because nothing was really exciting me for them, or nothing caught my eye. But I went into an e.l.f store just to kind of check it out, and I picked out just 3 little items. So I got the e.l.f HD Under Eye Setting Powder in Sheer. I did use this under my eyes to set it today. Seems to be doing a good job. I don't think there's silica in this. I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. But I'm hoping there's no flashback on it, and it's just a white powder. So it comes in, this is what I don't understand though. So it comes in this little jar like this, which I just think is nice too, just to have a little jar of it. And it is a sheer powder. I mean, I can swatch it for you, but it's a, you know, looks white and then blends out sheer on the skin. So it's really soft feeling. It feels really good. So I like that, and I did try it today. I tried it the other day as well, and it did a decent job. But it comes with this little brush. Like, look at this brush. What would you use this for? Honestly, like if you were to set like under here, I just feel like that's such a silly little thing to throw in with it. But affordable. I mean, you guys know e.l.f. is super affordable, so I got that. Then I picked up 2 brushes because I love me some brushes, and I got the e.l.f. Beautifully Precise Precision Smudge Brush. And this is like a new collection of brushes that they have, and I think these were more expensive. I don't remember. But I've heard people talk about this pencil brush as being like a really great pencil brush, but honestly, I don't love it. I have used it. You can see it's dirty. I used it today, but it is a little bit pointier and sharper. It reminds me a lot of my Sigma one. Where are you, Sigma brush? I don't know where it is right now, but it's not as soft as I thought it would be from everyone talking about it, and I don't know, I just wasn't totally impressed with it. So, I mean, if you want a pencil brush like this, it's a good option because it is affordable, but I mean, other than that, I don't think you should rush out to get it. And then finally, the last e.l.f. brush that I got is the Flawless Concealer Brush, and I got this specifically because of the under eye setting powder. And this, I did use this today, so it looks like this. Normally I use like a Real Techniques brush, like the Real Techniques setting brush. I don't know, I usually use this one, which I like for it, but I wanted something, this one's like a little bit denser, and so it's really nice for just buffing in under there as opposed to like patting it. It's really nice for buffing. I used this for the first time today. I did really like the application of it, and I thought it was good. It really got in my crevices and under my eye, and it is a soft brush. I would say this one's softer than the other one, but the other one's pointed, so maybe that's why, but I do like this one, and this one wasn't expensive. Next, I have a couple of items that I picked up from Sephora, whether in-store or online. These are all kind of from there, but some of them you can get at like Ulta if you want to, or the brand. So the first thing, I had to do it. I don't know if I fell into the hype of it, but I think the hype is totally worth it. I got the Sweet Peach palette from Too Faced, and I have to say I really love this. I really have been enjoying this palette. The only thing I do say, and I experienced it today, with these darker shades, like I used Tempting today, there's fallout. There's really a lot of fallout with these darker shades. I experienced that with Tempting, with Talk Derby to Me. So I recommend with this palette that you do your eyes first before doing your face, because they're really pigmented, so when you try to like swish them away with a brush or whatever, they do end up leaving streaks on your face. So do your eyes if you're going to do some of these darker shades. But the shades in here are all really beautiful. They work well together. I love when a palette plays really well together, and it goes from light, medium to dark, so it gives you the good variety in there to get complete eye look. So I do have this on my eyes today. I do have a ColourPop shadow also in the center just to glitz it up a little bit, but I took Puree in the crease with Tempting in the inner and outer corner and Blush a Heart in the center to give the halo eye, and then I just blended out a little bit with Peaches and Cream, and White Peach is my brow bone highlight. Oh, and I took Nectar in the inner corner. So definitely love this. It does have that peach scent. It's very nostalgic to me. To me it smells like back in the day I had the strawberry shortcake dolls, and it smells like the peach one. So love it. It's compact. I like that they changed their packaging to this. I have the old chocolate bar palette and it's thicker, so I like that they did the slimmer packaging and that they have the names right on there, because it used to be on a plastic insert. So definitely happy with this purchase. I recommend if you're looking for a palette, if you like those tones, go swatch it, and I don't think you would be disappointed in it. Next, I picked up a, what do you call it? Refill? Not a refill. I picked up another Coverfx Custom Infusion Drops in A Jasmine. I spoke about this in my favorites video that I recently put up. I will have that link down below. I need a new one. I'm almost out of it, and I love these, so I got another one of those. I also picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pomade, and this is in the shade Dark Brown. I had been using medium brown, but I got a sample thing. I don't even know if I still have it. I might have thrown it out, but I had gotten a sample, like as a, I don't know if it was a Points Perks or just samples in the box, and it had 4 shades, so I started using this shade in it, and I liked it better in my brows, so I went and picked this one up. I'm almost out of my medium one brown one anyway, so Yeah, but I've been using this and I like it. I like the pomade. I like the lines that it gives and everything, so happy with that. I got 2 brushes and these were total impulse buys. I've never used Sephora brushes before, and I picked these up mainly because they were different than any brushes I've ever seen, so I was like, oh, let's try these. And honestly, I haven't used either one of them yet because they both intimidate me, which is weird that a brush would intimidate you, but the first one, you'll see why. The first one is the Sephora Pro Winged Liner. It's number 37, and it looks like this. Do you see that? So I do want to give it a try, and I guess it's supposed to be good for doing the cat eye. I mean, more than likely, I can just kind of stamp it on there. So I'm definitely excited to give it a try. I just haven't really been into it. I've been using a lot lately is my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, so I haven't been using like a gel liner, but I will to use that. And then the other one that I got is the Sephora Brow Contour number 36. It looks like this. This is a really stiff brush, and at first I thought this might be good for under the eye, but it's actually too hard for there. It's a really stiff brush, so I will use it to kind of carve out my eyebrows, which is what it's meant for, but I haven't done it yet. So those are those 2 brushes. This was, I don't want to say an impulse buy. I've been looking at this and wanting to buy it, but I had to go and get color matched for it because I was trying to find my shade online and couldn't do it. So in store I went and picked it up, and this is the Hourglass Seamless Finishing Foundation Stick, and I wear this in the shade Shell, and it is a perfect match for me. I do have this as my foundation today. It's only the second time that I've worn it, but I really like it. It does give really nice coverage. It doesn't come with a lot of product, but you don't need a lot of product, so it works. And I may like this better than my Marc Jacobs. I don't know yet, because it's only the second time I've worn it. But I do really like the coverage that it gives and the finish that it gives. So, and I like the easy application of it just being a stick, and I just draw a couple lines on my face and just blend it all out, and it works really well. So far so good. This was an impulse buy, I'll say that. This was an impulse buy. You know that little wrap at the register? Oh, it gets you every time. So this is a Little Bite Beauty duo, and it comes with, it's the Perfect Pair Amuse Bouche lipstick, and it comes with the shades Thistle and Rhubarb. And honestly, I haven't even opened this yet. So there are 2 mini lipsticks. I haven't tried this formula at all. So this is the shade Thistle, which is a really pretty, it's like a cool tone type color, cool tone like lavendery, but not super lavendery. And then this is the shade Rhubarb, which is just like a neutral, berryish, I don't know, I'm really terrible at describing these. So I haven't tried this formula yet. I do like Bite lipstick, so I'm excited to give them a try. And you know, they're mini size, which I like. So yeah, that was that. And then I got 2 Points Perks, which they had some good Points Perks. I got a Beauty Blender Solid, which is in my bathroom right now. I forgot to grab it. And then the other thing I got is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Peach Oil Lip Glosses, which they released with the Sweet Peach Palette. And this is in the shade Pure Peach. I do have this on my lips today. I really like this. I was surprised because I'm not really a lip gloss person, but it's a mini size again, which I am totally fine with. And it's a really beautiful peachy color, and they're not, there it is right there, they're not sticky. They feel really comfortable on the lips. So my lips have been really dry lately, so this has been like a perfect just kind of wash of color on it. So I would check it out, especially as a Points Perk. I think that was a really good, it was only 100 points. So check that out, to be honest. So a couple drugstore items to share with you. The first is a set of lashes. These are the brand Kiss, and they released a collection of faux mink lashes. And I bought a pair a while ago in the style Midnight, and I really, really love them, so I wanted to try a different one. So these are in the style, they're not in here because they're on my eyes, but I will put a picture here of what they look like in the packaging. This is in Gala, and I have to say, I like the Midnight ones better than these. The band is really thick, and it's having a hard time in my inner corner. I don't know if I needed to trim them a little bit more. I did trim them a little bit, but they're not connecting down right in my inner corner, and they just feel a little bit heavy. So this one isn't totally my favorite, but I've seen a lot of YouTubers talk about this, and maybe because they wear lashes more than I do, but I do like the ones in Midnight. Let me see if I can grab them easily. If I can, yeah. These are the ones in Midnight, and they're just a bit flutterier, I find, like a bit fluffier. The band is still thick on these, but I just like the way that these wear on my eyes a little bit better than these do. They feel a bit heavier, so my inner corners are just wonky. Maybe it's just a bad lash day. I don't know. I'll try them again. I also picked up a few more shades of the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipsticks. I talked about these in my favorites video, which was like 2 videos ago. Again, I will have that link down below or in an iCard up here. I really love the formula on these, so I went and got just a few more shades, and they were on a sale. Actually, these I got at Walgreens. They were on a sale of 3 for $10, so which was why I got 3 of them. I wasn't going to, but I got suckered in. The first shade I got is Nice to Fuchsia, which is this beautiful fuchsia shade here. Really pretty. That'll be really fun for summer and spring and summer. Next, I got a really beautiful nude. I've worn this one. This is in the shade Rebel Rose, and it's just like a mauve-y nude. This one's really pretty. I like this one. This one's like a really good everyday color. And then finally, I decided to vamp it up. This is I don't own anything like this color, which is why I got it. This is in Goth Topic, and it's a deep brown. It's a deep brown, but it almost has like a purplish hue to it as well. It is really pretty on the lips, so got that, and I'm excited for those. So those are those liquid cat treats from Wet n Wild. And then I bought 2 brush sets. The first, I've used both of these, so the packaging is kind of destroyed, but I wanted you to see what they looked like. This is from EcoTools, and it's the Define and Highlight Duo. So it looks like this. I've never used an EcoTools brush before, but I always saw Kristen Game talk about the fan brush, which is what came in here, so I wanted to give it a try. And so it came with this really beautiful fan brush. They're really soft. I mean, these are some of the softest brushes I've ever felt. So I did use this to highlight. I really like it. It's a really pretty brush. I also used it to knock off, I went a little nutty with my contour today, so I used it to knock off some of my setting powder that I had there. And then the other brush in here is the Define brush, which looks like this. It's like one of these pointed. I really like this brush. I find this shape brush to be really universal. It's good for contouring. It's also good to just apply your blush, and you can even apply your highlight with it. So it is a really good multi-purpose brush. I've enjoyed these. They're really light. Like, they're very lightweight brushes, which some people might like, some people not. But they're so soft. I mean, these are probably some of the softest brushes. And the last item that I picked up is these Royal & Langnickel Moda Prismatic Brush Set. And I picked these up because I saw Emily Noel do a review on them. They sell these at Walmart, and they're like $16. And I've been wanting to try this style of brushes, but I was really hesitant with ordering ones online. I didn't want to try the Artis ones because they're so expensive, but this was a really affordable set, and Emily did recommend them. She did like, not all of the brushes necessarily, but the foundation one is really good, and I think for that alone this kit is worth it. It was about $16. I will link Emily's review down below so you can get an all-encompassing review on them, but they're really pretty. Let me pop these open. They're really pretty. They're dirty because I did use them today. So they're super, I mean, they're just stunning to look at. They have this really pretty like blue teal to this purple. And I have to say, I really enjoy the foundation brush. It puts foundation on so quickly and softly and effortlessly that it's not like a buffing brush where you're like, bah, 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 bah. Like this is just like sweep. And then I love for getting down the neck because, you know, sometimes with our foundation we don't want to have that line, and it makes it so easy. It's like 4 passes and you're blended down the neck. So definitely love this one. I use these two, I use these two, and they're just the next 2 sizes for concealer. I guess the smaller one's probably better for it. I don't love it for concealer, and it might be because I'm a little heavy-handed with concealer. So I find that I do get brush strokes there, and sometimes I end up having to go over with a beauty blender to kind of get the brush strokes away. So I'm trying to use less concealer to see if that helps it. But they're really great for getting down the nose, between the eyebrows it's really good for, and anything like that. This one I used today for my contour, which I thought it did a really great job of laying the product down and buffing it out, so I really liked it. And then this last one, I don't know what they say to use it for. Concealer, blending makeup under your eyes, contouring your nose. I used it for my nose today, so I use it just to do a little bit of contour around the nose. So I've seen people use this kind too for their lips, but I'm not really into that. So this one I'm not too keen on, but I think for the price tag of $16, $17, that for the foundation and either one of these, however you decide to, or the three of them, I think it's worth the splurge on it. Not even a splurge, I think it's worth the price. So that concludes my haul of items that I have been purchasing over the past month and a half, 2 months. I hope you guys like it. If there's anything that you guys would like to see a review on in further depth, I mean, I did try to give a little bit something on them. Please let me know in the comments below. Also let me know, what have you been interested in lately? What kind of products have you been purchasing? Because like I said, I am getting more excited for products being out there. So let me know down below what stuff you've been liking. I will link anyone I talked about in this video down below so you can check out their channels or their blog or anything like that. And as I mentioned before, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Please also give this video a thumbs up, selfless plug. And as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye!